Hello everybody and welcome to Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. Tonight we're going to have episode 125 of The Coin Vault Has Opened. We're going to look at 50 1962 proof Lincoln Memorial cents in their mint cellos. They were freshly cut from mint sets as the auction that I won them from said. So we'll take a look at these and we'll take a look at the fronts and backs of them, and then afterwards we'll zoom in and look for some varieties. I forgot what intense year this is, so this might be a little bit longer stream than normal, but we'll try to get right to it. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are all having a good night, and here we go. I think I could do a little bit better on my focus here though. So got to list some really beautiful coins here before the show started. I got a 1970s small date business strike in and just put that up, just made a video of that before the stream. And I also got to put up a 1970s proof small date. So it was nice to get both of them, and I could do side-by-side videos of them. The proof one actually has toning on it as well. These I got a bag of them. There should be 50 here. The paper sticker there, that was, whoa. These guys are eager to be searched. They just flew around. It looks like about 2/3 of these have kind of a yellow tinge to the mint cellos. So I don't know if they were stored as well as they could be, but I've bought from this person on eBay before, and I've had pretty good luck with them. And sometimes, I'll get ones that are extensively, I'll usually get 2 or 3 that have a good amount of environmental damage on them. You'll see kind of some black rot or green going on. But for the most part, most of them are in good condition. Won't know what these ones are like until we look. I feel like I usually average about 1 really nice toned coin per roll. This one kind of has like a very, very light copper color to it. I'm going to try adjusting the microscope here too, because I feel like the angle is not quite reflecting. And you know what else is going on here? I was making videos and I turned on the light to show some toning. So I think we'll get a better reflection now of the coin surfaces. But let's see if I can adjust here a little bit. Go a little bit closer. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you guys are all having a good night. I think we could all use a nice relaxing show. The world has been as intense as it normally is lately. Whether it's a hurricane knocking on your door, or forest fire causing you to flee your house, or just plain insanity in the universe. It seems like we're not getting breaks these days. Oh yeah, I forgot, the pandemic. So hopefully we can all relax and look at some nice coins. Hopefully we will find some awesome varieties. I feel like, if my memory is correct, we found quite a few nice varieties in the 1962 rolls that we've gone through. So hopefully tonight will be no different. I feel like the luster on this one is a little bit duller than it could be, but that's okay. And one coin that I'm really excited, I almost had enough time to make a video of it, but I wanted to review research on coppercoins.com of just all the different varieties. But I got a 1965 special mint set coin with cameo graded by PCGS. It is my first one of those. If you look at it, it says MS64 red cameo SMS. It looks like a really low grade coin, but in fact it's a really, 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 really awesome coin. Because it's pretty much impossible to get a cameo designation on a special mint set coin. And it has toning on it. It is a beautiful coin. The photograph that I saw online of it, it was ugly. I was like, well, it's a cameo special mint set coin, that's cool, but it's probably the ugliest one ever found in the wild. But in fact, all the ugly dark areas on the coin were actually really, really awesome toning. So I am very excited about that. So it's the only coin I have left. I was going to have it be the last coin that I made a video of before streaming tonight. So it'll probably either be the first or last coin that I make a video of tomorrow. But I'm definitely excited about that. And I have some amazing coins coming in the mail too. I had a lot of fun at the auctions this week. It's kind of funny, I don't know, like my post office said I wasn't getting anything today. Everything was saying expected delivery on the 13th or 14th. And a lot of the coins I won a week ago, and so the mail seems to be kind of tricky these days. Almost nothing, the tracking isn't showing up on almost anything, and the tracking doesn't appear to even be close to real. I don't know if they're trying to protect themselves against late deliveries. I totally forgot there was a holiday on Monday, so perhaps that's part of why things are coming in later. But we'll see how it goes. So we'll see what gets here by Friday. Otherwise, maybe I'll be making you guys some bonus streams or something this weekend. Hey Marcus, Rudas, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. Having a good night here. Got some coins in here that just made me smile for hours. And pretty excited to make some more videos of coins. But I have a lot of really, really nice coins in the mail. And so it's gonna be fun making videos this week. It's really nice when I have exciting coins that I'm really excited about to make videos of, and pretty soon people will be able to see them on the internet. But how are you doing? Welcome to the stream tonight. So some of these coins, like I feel like, are a little bit duller. I feel like normally, like say this one, the fields are pretty nice and bright. I feel like most of the ones that I've gotten from this seller are just really, really, really bright, beautiful ones. I'm not complaining, but a lot of them were just like really, like the luster on them was just so, so strong. Did I hit the big one yet? Not sure. Which big one? I've got some big coins coming up here. I've got some ones that I'm extremely, extremely excited about. I know I kind of gave, I guess the other thing too about these ones is these ones all have the mint tokens still in them, so they're not alone. But I don't know if it's the signature of this person, but they seem to always take a slice into the token. Every single one that I get, and almost every single one of the little tokens on the inside, these guys, almost every time they put a little tiny snip into it, and maybe they don't like them. But yeah, there are a lot of varieties in this roll here. I mean, I assume it looked like there were, for 1962, for proof and business strike, there are 62 different varieties on coppercoins.com. There's probably more that aren't even listed on coppercoins.com. So we'll be looking for doubling on the dates. We'll be looking for notchings on the reverse. Even the FG on this one has double dies. There are doubled eyelids on Lincoln's eyes. So this stream, see, this is what I'm used to more from the seller, ones that are just really, really bright and reflective luster. And do you know what, maybe that's it. I feel like I usually have my microscope just a little bit farther. I think maybe the light hits it. Maybe it has nothing to do with the coins. See if this changes things here. Maybe a little bit more light. So we'll keep on going. Got to watch some Half Dollar Make You Holler yesterday and today. Or I guess no, that was yesterday. I watched a rerun today. Trying to learn more about Half Dollar, so I've been watching Half Dollar shows. Alright, what's going on with this one? This one is what I was talking about with environmental damage. I think it looked like there was a little bit of toning on it. But you know, this happens, you know, even when coins are in mint cellos. This one is loose. I guess I can show you. It's got some toning on it too, but it's pretty much done. And I'm always curious. I'm gonna try not to lose it here. Let's see if we can. It's like you can kind of see how much the mint cellos. I'll try to show you guys how much they dull the coins. It's like if you look below and then you look up at the top part that's exposed out of it. But we've got a one trying to go AWOL from their mint cello here, and so that happens here too. Yeah, you get these mint tokens. I don't know how many years this specific token was, but the tokens appear to change over the years. I believe the business strike ones have a different token. I believe it's like a big plastic token, but I might just be thinking of a different year. I want to think when I did the 1963s and the 1964s. Which I might actually still have one around. Yeah, what year is this? So 1963D has like a big plastic mint token like this. And so then the Philadelphia would have those as well. And so different tokens, and I guess I'm not sure what year. I want to say, whoops, I'm kind of fuzzy now. There we go. I think in the 1970s maybe they switched to kind of like a penny-sized token that is a copper color. Those look kind of cool. I saw a batch of them up on eBay. Someone was just selling 100 tokens like that. I don't know if they have any collectability at all. A lot of the ones that I've seen, because sometimes I was like, oh well, I have these mint tokens, maybe I will air search or variety search for them, see if there's anything, and they all seem to have extensive machine damage. I think that they're way more lenient with the quality of them. And so most of these mint cellos look like they're pretty free of distracting marks. So hopefully when we zoom in here in a couple minutes, we'll just have nice clear vision. Some of the times I don't know until we look. I would say these ones do not seem, I would say these ones, I don't want to bash the roll, but I would say these ones seem like they're a little bit subpar to what I'm used to getting from this person. I think that this was actually a replacement roll. I think that I ordered a roll of 1964s, and that they had doubled, a listing got doubled or something. They said, hey, I don't have it, can I send you a different date? And so I said, yeah, give me this roll. I might be thinking I might have gotten a 63 in exchange for that one. Okay, wait, I think I see a toned one. Let's see what's up with this. I think it just has kind of like a pink kind of rose color. Let's see if I can get it to show up here. It's not a strong toning, but it just has kind of like a pale pink kind of color. I really like some of the pastel colors that these come in. I feel like it comes across that it's not a bright copper color, but I don't feel like it's doing it justice. I'm curious here if I give it a little more light, if it'll pop. With some tone coins it will, some it won't. Not this one. And this one looks like it's almost a white color. We'll see if it has any environmental damage to go with it. I notice that oftentimes the ones that look almost white, I can't tell if those lines, I believe they're on the mint cello, but some of these appear to have been compromised. This one also looks like the mint cello is possibly, let's see how, if I can, just want to see if we can see what the color of the coin looks like without the cello. So it looks like two of these have been clipped. It's pretty much the same. So I was able to get some more of these in the mail, and so I will probably be doing some 1960 mint cellos here for a little bit. Some point in the future we're going to need to start going back through the coin vault. I have so many coins that I put away still to show you guys. I know I haven't been doing a lot of bonus streams lately. I'll be getting back to more bonus streams here in the future. Don't you worry. I've just been continually adjusting to a million different things going on in my life. Let me see if I can. I think that will be better. We'll get, yes, much, much better. We'll keep it like that. But I really enjoy going through these mint cellos, and I keep finding, you know, really nice double dies. So it's like I keep wanting to buy more of them, and then it's like, well, I bought them, you know, so let's go through them. But the whole point of this show originally was to start going through all the coins that I put away and saved. And that seems to all of a sudden have taken a halt. I'm no longer going through my older coins trying to figure out, okay, what do I have? What's worth money? What's not worth money? What is not an error? What is just damaged, you know? And so I need to start doing that again, because I need to make room for more coins. And as I'm learning more about the coins and which ones are good and which ones I can just, you know, pass on to the next person looking. But I also feel like I learn a lot looking at these different ones. Like, I feel like I'm much quicker to identify different kinds of errors. Even, you know, the extra thickness in the last couple shows, I feel like that's like the latest skill I've started to develop, is like being able to, you know, see the double dies that aren't, you know, just a clear doubling or have notching, just where there's like, they're way extra thick. Which is something I never used to be able to do. Otherwise, I never saw one, but I feel like I was seeing them, just never felt sure about them. And so now I feel like I'm able to say, like, no, that is, you know, that is a double die. That is like extra thick. This one's actually got some weird cutting on it. Generally, it seems like the person who cuts open these mint sets has, they have a system. That one did not follow the system. I don't know what they were trying to remove there. And so yeah, there was just so many, like when I went to start doing research for this date again, there were so many different double dies. It was ridiculous. So we might be doing this for a while tonight. And I don't know, some rolls that go through, you know, you find one or two varieties. Some it's just like off the hook. So I don't know what this one, you know, it's like, I'd like to think that, you know, these people who cut these mint sets, at some point they're going to be like, oh, we're selling really valuable coins, and they'll start going through them. But I guess it's true. You can go on eBay and other different online places and buy these, and people have not taken the time to search them. I think a lot of people, they're looking for really high grade coins. A lot of people are just interested in the silver. They could care less about the penny. And that's kind of, I really enjoy pennies. They were my first love. So, you know, up until a couple months ago, I couldn't have cared less about the silver. So I guess it makes sense why people would just, you know, enjoy doing what they enjoy. I was definitely kind of afraid to step out of my safe zone. I felt like, oh, well, I need to learn everything about small cents. And then I'll learn about nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollars, and commemorative coins, and everything else. Maybe someday I'll go to world coins. And I found that actually the more different stuff that I look at, it almost seems like by stepping away from the one thing I'm really interested in, I'm learning about other things, but then everything kind of comes together. I think it's the best decision that I made as a coin collector and someone who makes a living off of selling coins. Hey, 710 is Oil Upside Down. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you again. I think you were here for YouTube's surprise you're on camera stream. Hope you guys enjoyed that stream. That was definitely different. I was taking a shower that night, and all of a sudden I get an email from one of you nice people saying, or I get a message on eBay saying, hey, do you know you're on YouTube? No, I did not know I was on YouTube. I was not near my computer. Very, very odd. YouTube, literally, I had no stream set up. I had nothing set up. Like, YouTube just went live and started filming me. So that was pretty awesome. And I had guests over who I had not asked permission to be on camera. So they were all really thrilled. So that video got deleted like super quick. Yeah, I had family over the other night. So yeah, got some people upset at me. They didn't sign any forms agreeing to be on the internet. So yeah, so I yanked that video as fast as I can. And hold on, I think I'm all fuzzy again. I was in the microscope mode instead of the OBS here. But yeah, pretty wild night. So FYI, you guys, if you guys stream, YouTube can go live by itself with nothing set up. I tried to Google it, errors, glitches, whatnot. It's as if I'm the only one, that's ever had that happen. I think Field Guide said that he had experienced something like that, or he knew of someone that had that happen. At first I thought I got hacked or something, but I've come to the conclusion that I did not get hacked, but it was definitely a wake-up call. So pretty interesting stuff. So yeah, I don't even know, it definitely changed the way that I feel about YouTube. I thought that you had to hit go live. So definitely interesting. So yeah, you guys got to see a little bit more than coins. No, I was here. I was taking a shower. If I had taken one more foot out of the shower, I would have gotten banned from YouTube. It's not cool. That's definitely how confident I am that I did not. I think it was streaming for 30-40 minutes without me even knowing. So yeah, always assume that your YouTube is streaming. It's now I check daily, make sure, because nothing was set up. Nothing was set up at all. One of the craziest things ever. I use OBS. I use the OBS software. And so I should not have been live. The only thing that the best conclusion that I had was, not last Wednesday, I think, but the Wednesday before that, my stream wouldn't start up, and I started another stream, it wouldn't start up, started another stream, I just gave up that night. But I pushed live multiple times that night, and it would not go live. So my best guess is that YouTube was having trouble that night, and the next time on Saturday that I streamed, it went live just fine, but that there was just a, a live command in the system, in the matrix, and that's what triggered it. So that was all the coins here. For all you guys watching too, I didn't get a chance to make this video here, but I got this really nice 1965 Mint State 64 Cameo special mint set coin here. I'll make a video of it for you guys tomorrow. It's got some nice toning on it, but it won't show up on the camera here. But super excited. That's my first Cameo special mint set coin. So we'll zoom in here, bring it closer, turn some lights on. We can see if we can find some varieties in these. And I can't remember. I feel like there is a whole lot of... hey Cherizada Zapata, welcome. I think that there is also like a lot of machine damage in this state as well, but there is definitely a lot of double dies. There's a doubled eyelid, so we're going to try to check these a little bit better than we normally do. And I kind of thought the D there up at the top looks a little bit interesting. I think that might be just a strike. We'll zoom in here for a second just to get a baseline. This is the first coin we're looking at. Yeah, it looks like the tops. I don't think it's really extra thick or anything there. We'll zoom back out. How are you doing tonight, Cherizada? And so there is also reverse double dies on these as well. Primarily we'll be looking for some notching and stuff on the reverses here. I feel like the ones in the past I found were kind of obvious. I do kind of want to look at the tip of the S here, and there's just like the line on it and then the tip of the F here, but I don't think that this is one. And I think that there's also down on the bottoms of these, I think there's also another one that shows up on the bottom, so we'll take a look at those. But I think this one here is clear. And it might just be faster to stay zoomed in here. I just feel like it's clearer. We don't see the lines in the mint cellos as much when we are zoomed out. But there's doubled eyelid, which can be hard. Or no, I was like, oh, I have the light on, but yes, I need the light here. Some intense crinkle. And so I know it takes longer to look at the coins here, but there really is a lot of different things to look for on these coins here. And so if you guys have notifications on, you know, YouTube might decide to like stream me live without my permission more in the future, so definitely hit notifications if you want to see something totally random, because I've never seen that happen on any other channel. Like I've never like just like, you know, like I've like seen like YouTube videos where like, you know, so-and-so's like a streamer, they don't know that they're live and they're just like sitting there doing stuff. But it was all like they forgot to turn it off or like, you know, something. I've never seen like YouTube just start. I think maybe I've seen ones where people were hacked. But I am 99.9% sure I wasn't hacked. You know, I'm sure the government has the ability to like turn on my camera and watch whenever they want, but I don't think anyone was doing it just for fun. You never know though. Everyone's definition of fun is different in this world. my definition of fun is getting some beautiful coins and looking at them under a microscope. That is what I am all about. And so there is also like double dies on the FG. I feel like my microscope here cannot quite pick them up strong enough. I just can't zoom in. Like, I could spend all day just staring at them. You know, they're worth more, you know, some double dies and varieties, they're worth more than the grade is. And so they're definitely worth finding. And maybe they're, I don't know, it didn't seem like, since it's such a kind of a pain to actually be able to zoom in, and like almost every other one looks like it's doubled to me, and I don't think that's the case. It almost just doesn't seem worth it due to how much they're actually worth. You know, if they had like a $500 bounty on them, it seems like it would be worth a lot more, but it might be something that that is worth learning how to do. I'm still in the market for a better microscope here. This one definitely does the job, but if I could zoom in, you know, twice as far as I am right now, that would be really, really great for like checking out RPMs and the initials. I feel like that would be definitely worth it. And I think I forgot to check this one's eye, so we'll take a look. And it looked like this one had some machine damage on it as well. And so I believe this is machine damage if you like see the line on the bottom of the C. If we can get it to focus. There's like kind of like a little line on the bottom of the C and E. I believe there is a double die that looks kind of like that, but I believe that this is just light and damage. These eyelids, the way that the light shines on the proof, it's like so hard. Hopefully we will find something neat here. And that's the thing too with, I believe like the whole date here on a bunch of them, the 6 will have like, you know, different doubling on it in bunches of places. The 2 will have doubling. There are just so many different varieties of double die for this year. It's ridiculous. The obverse double dies, I would say it isn't as much of a problem probably finding one. I feel like that U looks a little extra thick. I don't know what you guys think. We can take a look at another one. I'll put this one aside, but that U looks extra thick. I was almost thinking that like part of the 9 there looked extra thick as well. Let's check out his eye. Yeah, it's the light really just does not get along on my microscope right in his eye socket there where I'd be seeing something. But we'll keep on looking. And so places I'm looking on these when I'm going through looking at the letters, I'm looking at the tips of the letters, especially like the top left corners, just because that's a good place to see notches. I'm just like looking for, you know, I'm not as much looking for doubling as I'm looking for places that have, you know, just like a line like on all the corners of everything sticking out. I feel like things get stronger on the outer devices of the coins. So we'll take a look at the U on this one again, and you know, different different coins do vary. Some coins are struck better than others. I feel like the other one was just a little bit thicker, but that also might, maybe it's like if you look at the right side, it just looks a little bit thicker than the left side of the U. That might just be normal. The T there, it kind of almost looks like the right side of the T is bigger. Let's check out his eye. Not seeing anything on there. And so we might find some ones with some really strong machine damage, and we'll get excited about those. But then hopefully we will find some ones with some nice strong notching for this show, so that I can show you guys what a good example looks like. Not seen anything yet though. I think that is just machine damage. We'll keep going here for a second. Almost looks like there's a notch on the edge of that one. I believe it's machine damage we're looking at though. I think like for the double dies that are doubled on these ones, it's much more pronounced than just being a little light like that. But the more of these you guys look at, the more you kind of get to know the date. You start to see the same kind of coin over and over and over again, to the point where then when something special kind of pops up, you start to notice it pretty fast. It's like pretty much every single coin, you know, every time I do a roll of these, I feel like I get better at looking at them with every coin I look at. So I know that with, you know, like with coin roll hunting, you know, you're finding totally random coins, and so it's just like 10,000 things to know. But if you divide up all your coins and search by date and mint, I feel like it really breaks things down. And I think that this is just machine damage here. You can see like an extra line on the top of the F, and but we'll keep on looking, see if there's anything more. Sometimes the double dies do look very much like a machine damaged coin, but they just have better telltale signs. I feel like when I was first starting to look through 1960s, I feel like I kept thinking, I was like, is that a double die? Is that a double die? Is that a double die? And I'd put all these ones to the side. And it's like after finding more and more stuff, it's just you know it a lot better when you see it. And I'm not saying it's not possible that I'm missing stuff. There are a lot of different ones for this date. And even just the way that the light shines on some of these, it makes it really hard. And I'm thinking the U that I thought was possibly bigger, I'm thinking that was, it seems like that is just pretty much what a U for this date looks like. You know, we're kind of fast forwarded into the future here. We were looking at, you know, Lincoln wheat cents for a long time. And so perhaps the U, and actually one of the double dies that we found recently, I think it was a 56. The U there is like really big, really strong. Like this mint cello here is a little bit tougher to look through. Have any of you guys had any luck? Have any of you guys found anything cool lately? There's just like a little mark inside the eye there. I don't believe this year has different types. This one has, for both the business strike and proofs combined, there are, at least on coppercoins.com, there's over 62 different varieties of the year. Different varieties, like different double dies. So there's definitely, but that's including the business strike. I want to say on coppercoins.com there's probably about 20 different double dies for this date. But like say if we were, like say earlier I was doing videos, like say for like 1970 here, there's the small date and the large date, which is kind of like that. And so then I also got one of these today, 1970S small date. So those have like small and large dates. And but for some of them as well, there's like a type 1 and a type 2. Hey, welcome Stern. Welcome to the channel. So we'll keep on going here. And no, all of a sudden I can't remember if we looked at this particular one or not. I don't think I remember the line under the L there. There's definitely some that have, can't quite remember, there are dates where there's like a bar underneath. I don't believe. And if you guys haven't checked out coppercoins.com, it's run by a guy named Chuck who also has a channel called Copper Coins here on YouTube. His website is terrific. If you guys go to coppercoins.com, on the left hand side there is a search. It says what is it, varieties. Let me go back to it. So there's like, let's just go right back to the main page. I should bring it up here sometime, but die variety search on the left hand side of the screen when you go to coppercoins.com. And if you type in 1962 to 1962 and Philadelphia, it'll bring you up all of the different varieties for this year. Now there are other websites like varietyvista.com, but basically there's not one site that has every single variety up. I like Copper Coins. I like the way he's done things. I really appreciate all the work he's done to try to organize everything, because it's a really big project. Hey Treasure Woman, welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. But there's a lot of really helpful websites out there. And so if you guys are ever watching one of these, you know, I usually do solid date rolls. If you go to one of those, you can just basically look up the date and mint, and then, you know, while we're going through, you guys can also look for stuff, because I'm definitely learning. I've learned a lot here in the past year doing this, but there are a lot of different varieties. And if everybody's looking, and it's also, it's like, you know, while looking at the coins, it's kind of practice for you guys while I practice at the same time. This is how I learn. This is how I've learned, is just looking at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rolls under the microscope. And it's definitely helped. You found a double curved clip on a 56D? That sounds cool. So it was like a incomplete clip. It like went to clip the coin and kind of like put an impression and bent it outwards. That sounds fun. I'd like to see that sometime. This one is really bright. This mint cello is very interesting on this one. I think that this is the one, maybe not. I was going to say it because two of them were busted open. This one feels like it's kind of compromised. Looks like, I believe, machine damage on this one. See if we can get a better view of it. Let me refocus just a little bit here. I just want to see, because there is, I think that that's just machine damage. It almost looks like one of the double dies, but I don't think that this one is one of them. Okay, that's on the cello. I thought there was some rainbow toning on there for a while. Onward. We've got quite a few coins to look at here. That's a little better. I believe that this is machine damage on the B and the E here. But this could be something. Interesting looking T. Interesting. Something definitely happened to the top there. Let's look at the rest of the coin. I feel like there might be something. Yeah, I believe it's machine damage. It's like instead of it looking thicker, it looks like part of the date has been scooped out. But we'll keep looking here. Thank you, Cherizada. This one is definitely different looking than all the ones we've looked at so far tonight. Yeah, the edges, that almost looks like the, is that just a reflection? I can't tell. It almost looks like part of the devices got pushed up into the rim there. But I don't think that, I think that is machine doubling. Or machine damage, rather. We'll see. And so, like, when we find double dies, it's the die hitting the coin it was doubled. And so a coin can get struck multiple times sometimes, and it doesn't make it a double die. It's more the coin wasn't made correctly. It's like getting an action figure with only one arm on it. You know, it's like, it's an error, but it's like underneath the L there, there looks like there is like a little bar. I don't know if you guys can see that. That might be a double die for this year. I don't believe that is damage. I think that's a form of double die. I will have to check the website. I did check it before here, but there's like so many different ones. So it's definitely a place to look for, right underneath the date, or the right underneath Liberty there. I believe it's, when it's there, I believe it's called a bar. I'll take another look at that real quick. See if we can get it. Is it just a reflection? Here, one way to check for reflections is to look at it upside down. It's usually if you have a light set up. No, I think that there's just a little piece right there. And I don't think it's like a die chip or anything. I think I'll put this one to the side after we look through the coins, and then maybe I can just quickly go through the different varieties, because there's just so many of them that once we consolidate to the things that look interesting, then I can go and try to see if there are any particular ones that match up. And it's also one of the interesting things is you can't always find, like you might find a double die or an RPM, but people haven't found every single one out there. They're not all recorded. And so just because you find one, it's like, then it's like, okay, you found one, but now the journey is finding out if basically it's been registered, if it's a known one. And if it's not a known one, that's cool, you discovered a new one, but it's kind of like you have to sift through everyone else's known finds to find out if you found something that no one else has ever found before. Which is a very fun thing to do, but all of a sudden it becomes just as much work as finding one yourself. Don't think. There are a lot of different varieties for this year where there's like lines going, there's basically doubling going on in the date. And it basically just looks like a line going down, but I believe they should have much more pronounced thickness. So it's like if you look at the 6 here, it's probably just machine damage. If you look at the tip on the left side, and then kind of going down the side of it, there's almost like a line. I believe it should be much more pronounced than that. We'll keep on looking here. And I think after going through a bunch of these rolls here, I didn't even need to zoom in this far, I think. I think I was able to see the doubling from zoomed out. It was more of, I feel like I used to just zoom in this close when I wanted to confirm something. So I believe the lines underneath here, that's just machine damage. I think this one's the one that had kind of like a little bit of a pink color to the coin. It's like a lot of these early proofs, they seem to like turn like a pastel color. And it's like, I don't know whether to call them, toned, or that the coin just has like a certain color hue to it. It's like, I don't know if it's an impurity in the copper that gives it the color, but I definitely like, it's like you can have like blue ones, pink ones. All seem very pastel. There's like white, pink, blue, purple, like maroon, some really crazy beautiful colors. It's like if you guys ever see like a big lot of early proof coins, like say on eBay, just like a pile of them, they're all different colors. I would say most of them have that kind of natural copper color, but a lot of them, I believe this is still machine damage. Otherwise, I'd be saying we found the mother lode here. We have a variety searchers collection. But sometimes if you hit a hot spot, you can hit a hot spot. So we're looking at the eye because there's a doubled eyelid, and so basically right where that super bright line that kind of like points up towards I don't know, like right under his eyelid there, there's a really bright spot. We're looking for kind of like a thin bar right in that area. And we're just looking for any like just, you know, very, very clear doubling here in the motto and the outer devices. And on these letters here on the back, we're primarily just looking for notches on the corner. It's like I should just like keep a example out so that I can show people while we're looking through. Kind of looks like that A there. If you look at the A, there looks like there's like a line like on the corner of it. I mean, that's kind of what we're looking for there. So maybe we should keep looking here. It does, I don't know, like it looks like machine damage when if you look at the M here. The one corner of the A there definitely looked suspicious to me. I don't think I'm seeing it on any other ones, and I don't think it would just be on one. I believe that we are looking at machine damage here still. It's pretty nice machine damage. About 10 years ago, you probably could sell me machine damage coins and I would buy them for a premium. These days, I have enough machine damage coins that I don't think I'm gonna start collecting them on purpose. And it's like on the tip of the N here, it almost looks like there's a line. That's very much so what we're looking for, but I believe that particular corner there, pretty much everyone looks like that. So I don't think we're finding what we're looking for still. When you do start to find the notching, it'll be on, you'll find it's on, pretty much every single coin, or I'm sorry, every single corner of like whatever word you're looking, and then you look other places and you start to notice it more and more places. So that one looks really, really thick. It's very nice looking numbers. I think what I should have done is when I was researching, I should have picked one double die. It seems like every time I have like the intention of finding a specific double die, lately I feel like I've had really good luck and found that particular one. Maybe it's because I'm thinking about that one and it just stands out in my mind. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I should go and do, whoops, that's not the die variety search. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go and just pick my favorite one, which will probably be the most expensive one or the coolest one. Yeah, I'm not sure if I checked out to see what the most expensive one is. I feel like I'm seeing like in Proof 67 like $50. And that's definitely worth more than a Proof 67. I feel like there was one that was worth quite a bit. So I apologize. I know you guys can't see what I'm seeing here. I asked Chuck if I could put his site up and he did say yes, but I asked him in the middle of a stream and I just wanted to be 100% sure that he knew what I was talking about. So I need to send, that one's not. Okay. We'll just keep on looking here. It looks like $50 for a Proof 67 is about the best one. I understand a little bit of Spanish, of bonita, but I am not fluid. Um, I probably read better than I speak. I feel like I am embarrassed the Spanish language trying to speak it. I already butcher the English language enough that I try not to go and offend other people's languages. But I live in California, I should learn more. I just don't get a good chance to practice, and I feel like it brings out the shy side in me. But it would definitely be, when I was doing more networking on here, I would find myself all over the world. I was finding myself on like networking sites like everywhere. And so I'd just be listening to everybody speak different languages for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And you start to hear the same words over and over again, and you start to recognize them written down. It's definitely, it's cool with the fact that you can, if I didn't understand something completely on here, I can go and copy paste something and bring it up, bring it to Google, translate it, and then, be able to translate things back and forth. I'm sure that Google probably butchers things as well, but probably not as bad as I do. But boy, during this pandemic here, we're all being given a bunch of time to like learn new things. Like, I don't think most of us have an excuse of like, oh, I don't have enough time. We got all the time to do everything we ever wanted in this world. That definitely helps. Like when I went to Mexico, I lived there. Well, I rented a place for like a month when I was like 16. Um, and when I went there, by the time I left, I could understand everything everyone was saying verbally. And I could speak a little bit, basically speak enough to, get whatever I needed at a store, talk to a taxi driver, talk to people at the bar. But it's amazing when you don't use it how fast it all goes away. I think that this is still just, I was seeing some doubled looking stuff, but I believe it is just, I feel like if I'm seeing something and I come to the eye, I feel like the eye is normally the telltale, because like the eye is just straight. There kind of does look like there's a notch on the eye up there. Let's take a little bit more time here. It almost looks like there is one on the bottom of the R on the tip. But this looks like machine damage here. It definitely helps to live somewhere where you have the opportunity to speak with people more. Like, I feel like my biggest problem is I just don't have, like, I can understand things a lot better reading, but I feel like my ear, as far as pronunciation, is just, it's, it's not pretty. I feel like that's been my biggest obstacle of learning different languages. Kind of pretty color on this one. Just a little bit of toning. hopefully we'll find one with some nice strong notching. 'Cause I like being able to show what I'm talking about rather than just trying to explain it. But it's kind of hilarious. Like 6 months ago, there's like probably about 10 coins that we've looked at that I would have been really, really, really excited about. Like really excited. I'd be like, I think that this is one. I think this is a double die. And then all of a sudden it's like, no. It's like you find one and then it's like, okay, yeah, everything I was saying before, never mind. I definitely feel like this batch is completely different than any batch I've gotten from this seller in the past. The coins just have a different feel from them, so it's kind of interesting to me. For a second I was like, wait, am I putting it in the wrong way? No. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. I think I was starting to, I don't think I've done that before. I have a different setup here tonight. I think this is the same one we just looked at. I just put the coin into the wrong pile. Just gotta quickly look at this one here. That would be fun. The show that never ends. I'm just like, wait, how many times did I do that? I don't think I've ever done that on the show, like start going through the wrong pile. Where's Lincoln's eye? Yeah, I don't remember seeing this one here. I think this one is possibly the one that had a whole lot of junk on one side of it. The R seems longer than the other ones we've seen. We'll have to check out another one to compare. Yeah, this one definitely has some environmental damage on it. Not what we're looking for. Let's keep going. It's an interesting looking one there. Gotta focus again. Oh, that's much better. It's interesting how sometimes like the front and back, you have to kind of like go back and forth focusing. Yeah, I guess that R looks just as long as the other one there. Looking for notches. I feel like I usually find like the notches on the corners on the top of the coin or the most outer devices. So if I'm like looking on the bottom letters here, I'm generally finding notching on the bottom. It just seems like that's where they get pushed out more. They become more obvious. I believe this is just machine doubling, even though it kind of looks cool. I believe it is not what we are looking for. So, kind of looking at the line, it's almost like a line going down the middle of the 9 there. Remove this one. I think this one may be one of the varieties we're looking for. I'm just trying to tell if it is machine damage causing that. There looked like there were quite a few of them that looked like this. I'd say the strongest evidence to look for here is if you look at the top of the 6, how there's a line going down it. It's, I'm gonna have to check on this one here too. The numbers themselves don't look extra thick to me, but it definitely looks like there's something going on. It doesn't look like it's scooped out. So this one definitely interests me here. We can take a look up at the other devices, see if there's anything else going on. Kind of interesting on the inside of that U. Look at the L. Okay, I'll go back and look at the L. Yeah, I feel like the L, maybe it was the one before, I feel like L looked a little funny. I don't see anything there. Maybe it was the last one I was thinking of. See if I can get a better focus on the L. I'm not seeing anything that looks... I feel like the L is the hardest part for my camera to focus on, the way the mint cellos they kind of distort it. I'm trying to look, I guess, to see if there's a line either underneath it or on the side of it. The horizontal bar on the top. Maybe if I move it in the cello, we'll get a better look. Maybe upside down. Yeah. This L here kills me. I definitely believe there could be something there, but I can't see it. I'll put that one off to the side there. I think that one looked like it was something as well. I'm not positive which one it is. When I was looking earlier, there was like maybe 5 different ones that had kind of like doubling in the date, and I was like, okay, boy, okay, well, I'll just keep my eyes open for any and then try to figure them out at the end, because there was a lot. The 2 looked really cool. I think the 2 on the date was what convinced me. But thank you so much, Stern, for saying that you agreed, because that definitely helps me build confidence when I'm finding something. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure. I'll just put it aside here, and then I will try to figure out what it is. But it definitely helps when someone else is thinking the same thing, or if they have it, or if you know exactly what it is. That is extremely helpful. Nice little tone spot there. If I'm gonna have spots on them, I like them to be beautiful and bright and covered in colors. So I'm excited for, I know I already showed some of you guys this one, but I'm really excited about this one here. 64 cam special mint set. Cameo, and it's got awesome toning. It looks like a junker coin. Nice. Oh, well, hello there, Super Silverman, or just Silverman or Super Silverman. But I don't know if you got to see that. I'll make a video of this one, but the toning. Whoops, that's the small date I got. Oh yeah, if this is, I got this this small date today, and I got this small date today, which this one's got toning on it as well too. So now I have a nice little arsenal of tools to be able to confirm whether I found a small date or not. Super Silver. Okay. There's a lot of Super Silvermans. I definitely know you, Super Silverman. I didn't know you changed. Did you change your name, or is it just a second account? Did you see the 2 1956 rolls that I did? They were pretty awesome. Like, I found the 1956 002 and a 004, and they were awesome. This one looks really interesting here. This one kind of looks like it might be a different one even though, but this one here looks cool. Yes, no, you got me into the 1970 S's there. I had gotten a 1970 S small day approved 68 cameo, but it just sold this last weekend. Hey Starbuck, Jeff and Coins, welcome. Aha. So wait, is this one? Or is this just machine damage? Or is it both? I'm definitely seeing what looks more like machine damage on this side. but it's like the 6 and the 2 here look more like a double die to me. We'll move up to the top. But 1956 was a really, 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 really fun year to search through rolls. I definitely enjoyed it. Oh, this one's got some toning on the rim. I should wake up every morning and make a second account and then subscribe to myself. That's how all the big channels do it. Just kidding. They produce awesome content and work hard and make quality videos. But I'm definitely having a lot more fun. Wait a second, did I just... Hold on a second. Yeah. Alright. I can't be trusted tonight, guys. I'm like putting them back. I'm like finding them and putting them back. Yeah, that one looked like a potential winner to me too. I don't know if this is just machine damage on this one. I believe it is. And I think I forgot to look at the eyes on a couple of them. Which we should be checking the eyes because there are doubled eyelids for this year. I think that's machine damage. Yeah, I've been trying to check out Instagram more. It's kind of like it's like a little bit easier to just look at a bunch of beautiful coins. I can just it's kind of like when I'm sitting waiting to do something, I can just pull up my phone and check out different Instagram and just look at a ton of pictures of coins. I'm doing pretty good tonight. A little bit goofy, I feel like tonight. I keep like putting the coins back in the wrong pile, and then I'm finding one that I think is something, and I'm just putting it in the pile, which is not my normal. Normally, I think I have I decided to like lay them out and like just the little PCGS slabs like this. Just because then I'm not, before I used to just put them in the Ziploc every time when I was done. I'm thinking that maybe the Ziploc takes longer because I have to kind of open it up. This one looks, not sure about this one, we'll keep on going. This one looks interesting. Sweet. I'd say we may have another winner. This one, I feel like I saw on the one, kind of the line going up the side. So yeah, I feel a little goofy or something, I don't know. I did have a beverage, an adult beverage earlier today. So that maybe, but I thought it would be okay because I drank like 20 cups of coffee today. Thought it would kind of like mellow me out, but apparently it mellowed me out a little more. I think if you guys watched the first video that I made tonight, I think like I was kind of off my game. I was like, But I'm really excited though this week. I've got some like awesome coins in the mail. The auction houses were way too kind to me. I don't know where all the other people bidding are. Like, it seems like everybody else just took a vacation and no one's bidding. I would not recommend putting your stuff up for sale on auction on eBay right now. Like, everything's going for like, I don't know, like, whoops, see there? I did it again. Like, everything on eBay is going for like, I don't know, like between like 30% value and like 55% value. It's like half off sale on everything on eBay. I understand a lot of people are tight and just having to sell stuff they don't want to. Um, it's like not really the way I want to get coins, is like having people be desperate to sell. But at I guess the only good part is I'm high bidding the other people who are bidding, and therefore they're getting a little bit more money. But the weird thing is, buy it now seem like my sales are continually up. Um, I think this one is machine damage. It looks kind of cool though. I like how far off the two there sticks. I can't tell if that is just a really dark spot or if it got scooped up at the top. Glad you're not doing too terrible. I don't know, I like that line on the U there, but everything else on here really looks like machine damage to me. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm really excited because there's like, I have a ton of really nice coins coming in the mail. I think there's like maybe like 60 of them or something right now. So I'm going to be making a lot of videos the next week here. But it's just, there's like too much. It's like, I feel like a coin addict at like a coin show or something. I don't know. It's just, it's like, wait, but this small date, it's going for how much? I gotta buy it. Like, I'll never get another deal like that. An hour later, wait, there's another 1970s small date? I've gotta get it. What? There's a Cameo 1964? Gotta get it. Or a Cameo 1965. I wish it was a 64. I think that's even better than what I got. But it's like, what? It's like this one here, like, I think it's like $225 coin, but like with an MS64 red cam on it, like it looks like a $6 coin. It's incredible. I was so psyched to pick that up. I don't think I paid nearly enough for it, and it's like beautifully toned. Hey Blue Sandy, was thinking about you today. I still have your stuff. Tell me to send it out to you. And how's your mother doing? I hope your mother is recovered and out of the hospital. It was funny today. I actually had to remember what the name of Sunbridge was, the name of the place that I worked at. And we were talking about Sunbridge. It's got another name now, I believe. But that was really weird to see that come up again. Made me think of you. Made me think of your mom. So I hope she's doing better. Hope you're doing better. Yeah, where's our checks? I want another check. I really, really want another check. One cool thing, I mean, I don't want to like tell anyone to get a credit card, but Chase credit card right now has a promo, It's like 15 months, 0% APR, but then it's also 5% cash back on all PayPal purchases, which that's all I ever do. So if I can get an additional 5% cash back on all PayPal purchases, yes, please. Add that to the swag bucks, and add it to eBay bucks. It's like 7% cash back. Could almost make a business off of just buying stuff and reselling stuff and buying stuff and reselling stuff. But then when everything's like 40 to 60% off on eBay right now, it's like oh my gosh. But then like PayPal credit as well, it's like if you buy a purchase of $100 or more, it's 0% interest if you pay it back within 6 months. It's not, it's like you can buy a nice coin on eBay, for like 30% of its value, put it up for 100% as a buy it now, and then when it sells, pay it off and buy 2 coins. Let's hope that Trump gets that pen out and signs us a nice big stimulus check. I think we can all agree on that. I think we'd all be happy. You have, oh, okay, Kennedy's. I thought you were going to say Lincoln Stern. Nice. Good job. I hope they come back as 67 deep cameos. That would be so awesome. Yeah, it did. I think it fell like 600 points. I was like, come on. You're killing us. Just give us a stimulus check. I want to stare at this one here for a little bit. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, that's just a spot. It almost looked like a notch up at the top of the 2. I don't know. I watched the election tonight. I won't get too political on anybody here. I was disappointed. I felt like both sides dodged and dodged and dodged and dodged. I just want to hear, like, when I think of a debate, I think of 2 groups of people, or like 2 people, like being asked questions or given a topic and like then talking about that topic and giving like, precise arguments for or against whatever topic it is. I didn't feel like either candidate did that. So I was disappointed. It was better than whatever we saw on the last one. I don't think like 2 people like calling each other names is a debate. I didn't feel like tonight like dodging questions was a debate, but I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm not watching that debate. And I will dream of stimulus checks tonight. I definitely remember how helpful the last one was. Oh, the things we could do with a stimulus check. I feel like this one might be another one hiding underneath that. Let's see if we can see anything. If I move it. That 9 looks pretty cool. I feel like the 9 is really thick. And the 6 looks cool. Oh yeah, and the 2. I couldn't even see the 2 there. I say we got another winner. You saved yourself some time, Blue Sandy. It was, I don't know, if I'm going to watch a debate, I want to see a debate. I want to see an intellectual battle of the wits. Like, I want to see 2 intelligent people engage in an intelligent combat sport, a verbal combat sport. I don't know. Like, I assume that they have, like, educations and stuff. But maybe that's what's wrong with our world today, is that that's their idea of politics. Just, like, sitting at a podium, calling each other names, like, I guess the only thing that, the best part of the debate was at the very end, the very last question, like, by an eighth grader, basically, like, who was, like, wrote an essay question or something like that. And she was just like, why? I watch TV, I watch the news. All y'all do is argue and yell at each other, like, and, there wasn't, it was, like, just like, is this, I can't quite remember what the exact question was, but it was kind of sad. But yeah, I won't say any more. Like, I know you all come here to, like, look at coins, and if you guys wanted to talk about stuff like that, you'd probably be on a different channel, because I'm sure that there's plenty of fun. There's got to be, like, some super fun places to go on the internet. I feel like I need to look at this one again. I don't think I looked at the eye. We haven't found any. We haven't found any doubled eyelids tonight. Let's say we need to find one before the end of the show. I think that is mandatory. And we need to find a double die on the reverse of one of these. Because I don't think we found that yet. And I need to just buy a better microscope because I keep saying I'm gonna, and I keep, like, putting out offers, but I guess, like, when I bought my first microscope, I went and found one and I hit the button that, like, buys it. I've just been like, it's not urgent, I'll put out some offers, and if somebody gets back to me, then I'll buy it, and if not, I won't. This is the one, that, like, super, super ugly one. I believe it's just machine damage here. Welcome back, Starbuck Jeff and Coins. I think this one had a little bit of toning on it, but it's got a whole lot of other stuff on it too. I think we might have a little color show here on the reverse. Nice. Five megapixel. How much does that cost? I think the one that I was looking at was like 1.3 megapixel. I was like, I think that this one is like a half a megapixel. And I'm always surprised at, like, I feel like when I'm in this mode here, looking at my OBS and looking through, I feel like I'm never super impressed at what I'm seeing back. But I feel like when I watch my stream on, like, a really nice monitor and it's full screen, I feel like quite oftentimes the coins look beautiful. Interesting. Okay, so he finds it on Amazon. All right, hold on. I'm gonna write it down before I forget. So the must cam. And you can do video and everything on it, like I can do here. I guess that's one of the reasons that I feel like when I went back to look for other ones, you know, it's kind of like you know the product that you know. Oh, $45 shipped. What's the downside? That's really, really, really cheap. It's like USB, you can do video input into your OBS just like this. Well, I will check that out because that's the price of a coin. I have no, if it's 45, the one that I was looking at was like $400 or $500 brand new. But I kept seeing them for like cheaper with offers, but I just never got my offers accepted. I guess I'm just like, for $45, how can it be that cheap? Okay, well, I'll check it out. Part of me was wanting to get a different brand than the one that I'm using because I figured if I'm trying to use the same software on two different microscopes, it might have a problem with that. But I figure if I have two different microscopes going or two different things of software, that I'd probably have a lot better time getting away with it. It might be fine to run multiple ones. I just figured there might be a conflict there. Hey, thanks for stopping by Starbuck Jeff and Coins. I hope to see you again in the future. I believe I have a roll of 63s coming up. I believe I just got a roll of 64s. I've been looking for more rolls of wheat cents. I know we just got to go through like a bunch of them, but I have not seen any more up since I won the last ones in March. You know, I guess eventually if I can't find any, I can buy some tubed rolls, but I have not been as impressed. Like, I've never gotten a tubed roll of proof wheat cents and been like, these are awesome. You too, Starbuck Jeff. I will see you in the future, I hope. Have a good night. I almost thought I saw a notch on that one there. Oh, that F almost. When we get to the I, if there's something on the I feel like... Huh. Actually, I almost felt like I saw something again. That I kind of looks like it has a notch on it. I don't know, this looks more like machine damage over here. Maybe it's just the light. To me it looks like there's a notch on that eye, but I feel like that's the only thing going for it, or the only like clear... We'll check out the bottom here. I'll put that one to the side. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing too. This is what I do for a business. So, like, if I buy new equipment for my business, it is 100% tax write-offable if I buy a new system, because that's, I mean, that's what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for my business. I didn't even think about that. That's actually like, you know, a great reason to get a better one than I was planning on getting. So that one's called Anostar 407, or a Anodon star. Let me get some tea here. I'm tapering off my coffee here. I'm down to about 20 cups a day or something. I think, did we just look at this one? I think I'd remember that W. I gotta focus this again. Well, I can take a look at those. I mean, I figure, you know, the better the camera I have, the better videos I can make you all. And the better everything will be. Nice. That looks cool. I don't know. Kind of looks like it's like spiraling in and out. Some superior luster here. Does that look like fire? I'm not even looking at the I'm just looking at the light and the luster. And on star 407. Okay, I'm not the only one then. Wish the reverse here looked as fun. Dun, 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 dun. Zoom. 16 megapixels. They'll be able to, people will be able to see every single blemish. I mean, I feel like my like photos I take are pretty clear, but I definitely, like, you know, I look at other people's photos and stuff on eBay, and I'm like, wow, their photos are like really, really, really good. Like Accredited Coins, like he got really, really good at taking photos of coins in just a short period of time. And I've been doing it for a long time, and I feel like he just like, you know, surpassed me like so fast. I was like, some of the like last photographs I saw of coins he was doing were just really, really, really beautiful. I feel like better microscope, better lighting, I feel like I could do a lot better job. Like I like your attitude that it's an investment in my business, because it's exactly what it is. I don't know, it's like I'm like, buy more coins for my business or buy a new microscope for my business. But If I get it for my business, then it's... So doesn't it look like that's floating above the luster, the way the luster just looks like it moves underneath it? I think I'm like tired tonight. I'm like having too much fun looking at these. Stay focused, time traveler. Focus. 16 megapixels. And I was going to buy a 1.3 megapixel. I obviously did not do a wide enough research. I think $300, I think that's cheaper than the one that I was looking at for full price. It's like in my head that I'm like, there must be something you can't do on it. This one is a happy coin. Or at least it made me happy. You should have seen me though, like at least a few times this week. I've like had a happy dance after buying a coin. I feel like the other day, like I was realizing the rush of like when I used to bid on stuff on eBay, like when it would get down to the last few seconds, I'd get like an adrenaline rush, I'd get all excited. But I was noticing that wasn't happening as much as it used to. It's just, you know, it's what I do all day long is hit bid, 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 bid. But it's like I feel like this week, or especially this weekend, I feel like there was quite a few coins that like made me like really, really happy. Zoom. Almost feeling like yeah, these last couple coins, the luster on them is like totally distracting me. I'm trying to look at the devices on the coin, and I'm just like lost in luster land. And so I think the next roll that I'm going to have, the next video or next stream here that we have coming up, I believe it'll be on Saturday. I'm most likely going to get back to doing bonus streams more often again. I know it's been, I feel like, a few weeks since I had a bonus stream, but I'll start doing them again. I have so many coins still I need to get through and make videos of, and you know, I want to, like, I still have like a huge part of the vault to like clear out. It's ridiculous. I just want to find out what I have and like what was, you know, just clean damage stuff, what was actually errors. I just feel like I've learned so much going through it all, and I don't want to stop, but now I'm addicted to these mint Cellos, and it's just, I gotta be careful, like only so many addictions at a time. That's been in trouble too. Like I only used to buy small and large cents, and now there's just like a whole world of coins out there, and I'm like, oh, a whole world of coins are up for sale on auction this weekend. Can't buy them all. So I think we got maybe around 10 left here. And so we'll see if we can have some more luck here before the end. But I'll definitely check out some new microscopes. I feel like having a second one on the stream would be really awesome. That way I can just kind of like, if we find one, we can kind of put down, you know, if we find one cool looking variety, I can just kind of put it down and we can keep on moving, and people can check out that one for longer. And definitely you know, I can not be so zoomed in, and then when there's something interesting looking, I can just put it under the other microscope quick, and then there's no reason to zoom in and out. It would make it so we could look at like probably like 5 times as many coins, which I think efficiency is good. I mean, it's fun being close up all the time here. I've definitely gotten better where I'm just not getting lost on every single coin we're looking at. And where were we? What are we doing? Where, Stern, where did you get I'm sorry, the Kennedy half dollars, the special mint set cameos? Which grading company did you send those in to get graded? And I haven't bought as many. Um, like, how do the Kennedy half dollars and cameo, do they go for as high of a premium for the special mint set coins as they do for the Lincoln cents? Like, I am totally new. I just started buying half dollars. I've been having a good time buying half dollars though. There are some amazing coins out there. Where'd my light go? Let's move this. Whoa. Almost shook it right out of the cello. Got a Lucy. Does this one have I think that's why I was moving it. Kind of looked like it had something underneath the L. I think there's something under. It doesn't look very tall. I feel like the first coin that we found that looked interesting had that same little piece on it. Is it just me? Like, I feel like I was checking out my coin channels, and I know that like YouTube kind of like scrubs a bunch of channels from subscriber lists and stuff. Um, but has like a lot of coin channels disappeared on YouTube? Just like the people are no longer making them? Is it just? I mean, I've only been, you know, kind of part of the YouTube community here for a year, but do a lot of people just kind of like come and go? Because I feel like a lot of the channels that I used to watch, I can't even find them anymore when I search them, which I kind of thought was interesting. I didn't know if anybody else has noticed a bunch of people just kind of gone. I mean, I know we have like a pandemic going on and literally people may just be gone. Um, but I didn't know if it was just me. This one here kind of looks cool. I think it's just machine damage, but it's like almost looks like it's got like steps. I don't know. I believe that's machine damage, but it's, you know, kind of the machine damage that looks really cool to me, where it looks like it's not just, you know, one strike, it's like multiple mess ups. I think that's machine damage though. Oh wait, was that the one that I thought looked like it had like a bar or something below? Yeah, I think is. This one I believe has machine damage on it. It looks kind of cool, like, but it looks very, very, very thin. Oh, look how bright. It's like, I wonder if like a mint cello that has like rainbow toning on it like that, if that eventually like tones the coin. So I thought my chat there had frozen up. I was looking at a different computer. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if any of you guys got to see, I finally got um, a Mint State 67 2009 bicentennial cent. I feel like for most people it doesn't sound like anything, but I've never been able to get a Mint State 67 bicentennial cent. So I was pretty happy to get one of those. It'll probably take me a long time to get a complete set of them. They don't seem, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like kind of the wash issues or the rinse issue with them, but they're just like the 2009 business strikes are like the ugliest coin I think the US Mint has made. They're just totally spotted. They either have like a white spotting or like a dark spotting, and the coins are just cursed with them. But it's like the business strike 60, the Mint State 67 one. It's like almost perfect. I mean, obviously it's a 67, not a 70, but I feel like I've had hundreds of Mint State 66 ones, but never, ever, ever was I able to win a 67 or find one to buy. So I was super happy about that. It's like the weirdest thing though, like it seems like the nicest coins that like I've seen have come out during this pandemic here. This one looks like it has a bar underneath the L as well. I'll have to check out what this variety is. I believe that it is a variety, but I'm definitely going to want to go through things tonight before I forget exactly what I was looking at, which I do way too often. And then the hunt continues again and again and again and again and again. Like, I wonder how many times, like, you know, like really nice, awesome coins are found and then lost again and then found again. Like, how many times, like, somebody's collection gets inherited and, like, somebody just goes and spends it. And then the cashier just happens to be a coin collector and finds it again. I'll put this one here with the other, whoops, maybe down over here, got too many stacks there. So I was really enjoying the 1970 S's. I just have not seen any. I think I specifically checked yesterday to see if there were any other ones available on the internet. I guess I didn't check for, like, say, I was looking for like mint cello rolls, but like, I definitely enjoyed. I had a lot of fun going through those. This year is pretty good too, but I feel like I really enjoyed going through the 1970 S's. You know, you have the small date, then you have the possibility of finding like really nice RPMs. Like, I really liked the RPMs for the 1970s. So maybe I will get some more of those if I ever find some. I suppose I could get rolls of them. If there's any bankrupt rolls left out there. I have to imagine they are. I just don't want to pay too much for them, because half of this I feel like is just for fun. I feel like I need a game plan with these rolls. I do put most of them back up for sale on eBay, but then every time I find like some really cool varieties, and I'm like, I don't want to sell them then, and it's like that kind of defeated the point of buying them to sell them. So I think we got 3 coins left, and then we'll take a quick, we'll do a quick review of the ones that we put aside. And that way people that are watching this tomorrow, they can just skip to the end, and they can check out all the ones, and if they want to see them all get found in real time, they can watch the whole video. But if they just got a little bit of time and don't want to miss it, they'll all be back. This one looks really nice and clear. I like the line on the S there, on the inner curve on the bottom. The front was, the mint cello was so much nicer on the front. Two more. We can do it. I feel like the other strain, like the wheat scent ones, there weren't as many varieties, and so I feel like they were a little bit quicker to do. I kind of miss doing longer ones, and then at the same time, I feel like not as, I feel like I used to be more used to being here, sitting here for hours and hours and hours. Definitely enjoying looking at some pretty coins though. This mint cello has, it's like really, really strong. But one thing that I haven't done yet for you guys as well is we got the unopened mint sets, the proof mint sets from 1958, I think it was. We still have not opened those. I have not opened them. So maybe here sometime in the future, I feel like I've been saying sometime in the future, but sometime in the future I'm going to open those on the stream, because that's, I want to. I have other things that are not unopened. It's an interesting one. I believe this is just mint machine damage on this one as well. But we'll keep looking at it here for a second. Now that 9 kind of looks like the bottom part of it kind of looks a little thicker. The rest of it kind of looks normal though. Oh, that one looks different to me. I think I might put this one aside too. Maybe I've just been staring at the camera longer than I should tonight. But it's the last coin, and then we'll take a quick look at the other ones. But I feel like this one, like the 9 there, like midway down through, it just looks really, really thick to me. I think I need something more to go on it than a thick 9, but it's like a little bit of damage or machine damage on the edges of those. Alright, so let's see. So the runner's up. Now this one, all it was underneath the L, there's like a little extra piece underneath it. And so I believe that is a variety. I don't know which one it is off the top of my head. Is this another one like that? I believe this one is. Let's check the... Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's 2 of those. And then I think the first one was like that as well, so I'm going to find that one. Yeah, so it looks like we have 3 with the bar. I'm calling it a bar underneath the L. And then I think all 4 of these, there is what looks like you can see it on the tip of the 6 there, you can see it running down the inside of the 9, and then you can see the 2 here. Even the top of the 2 looks like it kind of has 2 different 2s. I believe there's a little line going down the 1 here as well. So these ones look like double dies to me for sure. So I believe this one here is basically in the same boat. You can see on the inside of the 9. Hey Spiked Head Die Crack, welcome. We're kind of just doing the review here. We're done looking through the coins, but I believe these ones here are double dies. I don't know the exact variety for them here, but I believe these, last 7 coins here that we're looking at, and so I believe this one is similar as well. But there's quite a few different ones, and I'm gonna have to move this one. And so I know these kind of look similar. I'm thinking that there are, these ones here are a couple different varieties. I don't think they're all the same one. But definitely happy about these ones. And then these are the ones you missed here. I believe there's like a little bar underneath the L there. But I'm zoning out here, and so I'm gonna log off here in a second, but I'll re-show these ones here. So this one on the right angle has that same kind of thing going on underneath. And I'm just putting a recap here at the end of the video for anybody that couldn't stay the whole show. So I think that one's probably the most obvious of the three on the bottom there. But good to see you, Spiked Head Die Crack. Thanks for making it to the show. Thank you for being here tonight, Stern, Super Silverman. Thank you for being here tonight, Marcos Rodas. Thank you for being here tonight, 710 is Oil Upside Down. And thank you for being here tonight, Blue Sandy. Thank you for being here tonight, Cherazada Zapata. And thanks for being here tonight, Treasure Woman. And thank you for being here, Starbuck Jeff and Coins. Hope to see you guys all in the future. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. But yes, next Saturday, I believe we will have a roll in 1963s. I think I have a fat roll of, it's more than, I think it's like 65, 64s. And I think I did see some other coins, and then we have some mint sets we'll have to do. I might just go and like buy out the internet of all the proof ones that are available. It seems like they've been in limited supply, and I'd like to have another 6 months of shows lined up. So I might just go ahead here and buy everything out. We'll see what happens this weekend. If there's nothing else to bid on, I think I'm just gonna like take all the mint Cellos off the internet, because it's fun, and then we'll all get to see them. But thanks everyone for being here tonight. Wish you guys a wonderful night, and I'll make a video of this coin tomorrow because I'm super psyched to make a video. I wish I could get the light to like really shine off of it. It's got some really cool colors on it, but it doesn't look like it's going to do it for you guys here tonight. But this coin was so ugly in the photo and the photos online. I was so happy when I got it. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your week. I'll see you guys this weekend, and see you all in the future. Thanks so much for being here. Good night, everyone.